You.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
You like magic?
It's cool, I guess.
Well, get ready to have your mind be blown. You see this leaf?
Yeah.
Watch me make this leaf disappear.
Is it just in that hand?
Wait, how did you know that? You must have the gift.
What?
My friend, I think you have what it takes, and I'm gonna need your help.
My help for what?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Help enacting the most magical heist known to man, that is, with your assistance.
Magical heist? What are you talking about?
You see, you may not know a lot about magic, so this may come as a surprise to you, but you have the gift. You're able to spot my leaf trick from a mile away. I'm going to be your mentor. I'm going to teach you everything I know about magic, and someday, maybe, just maybe, you might even be a better magician than I am. All right, magic lesson number 1. See this leaf?
Yeah.
I want you to make this leaf disappear.
Just like the same trick that you did? Just
Yeah.
Like,
Now ask me where it is.
where's the leaf?
It's right there.
So, you knew. Oh.
Hey,
You're-
but you were so close. You were so close. Look, you have what it takes. I could see it. That leaf almost melded with your hand. It's just I have the gift. I can't be impartial because I'm such a good magician. I can see every trick. But you're ready, and now it's time to enact our magical heist.
Okay. So, what kind of heist are you planning, anyways?
Well, a magic one, of course. You see, we're gonna rob a bank. Not just any bank, of course. A special bank. One that calls to every magician like a prayer. And then, we're gonna use magic to make a clean getaway.
Okay, have you done this before?
No.
Then how are you gonna get this heist done then?
Well, you see, I watched this movie, Now You See Me. Ever heard of it? It's about magicians who use magic to perform elaborate heists. And I think it's gonna give us tools exactly what we need to do this heist. What do you say?
I guess we'll watch it.
This is perfect. Now we can conduct a heist like pros.
I'm not too sure about this. I have a really bad feeling about this.
Well, I have a really good feeling. So just follow my lead and help me get this money. Let's go.
Oh, wait. You gotta do a review first, and then we'll do your magical heist or whatever.
All right. Well, I guess the money isn't going anywhere. Let's do this.
Alright, so Now You See Me is a movie came out in 2013, I believe,
I think so.
about these magicians that are performing these like magical heists, and there's this detective that's pretty much trying to track them down, trying to get in front of them to stop them from committing more heists. Also, spoilers in this review, by the way. I'm gonna say it right now, the detective turned out to be a magician as well. So, yeah. But what's your thoughts on Now You See Me?
I really like this movie. When I first saw it, it just like it kind of blew me away. Just like little 12-year-old me. Just like, well, one, there's a ton of people in this cast. Mark Ruffalo, Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson, Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, and like I really like kind of how they'll do this kind of crazy thing and then pull back the curtain on it, and there's some really, I love that chase scene where Ruffalo's going after the young guy and he's throwing those flaming cards at him, and he goes to the shoot and everything. Like, for me, it's the pacing is like really quick. I'm never bored when watching it. And even going back, like now, I mean, it's a little bit different once you go back and know the twist, but there's still like so much going on that every time I rewatch it, I enjoy it.
For sure, yeah. I had a good time watching it. Definitely the cast did really well. Yeah, the twist at the end, I was like, wasn't expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, did good. Like it did well enough to warrant two other
Yeah.
sequels too. 'Cause I think the third one comes out this year.
Oh yeah,
or
yeah. And a few
coming out soon.
like November, December. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it was enjoyable. Definitely a interesting concept using magic to do these heists and like supposed to be like the four best magicians in their like area or
Mhm.
known, but yeah, it was then set up well. I feel like we, even though we saw kind of followed the four horsemen, which are the name of the magicians, as they call themselves the four horsemen. Even though we followed them, I feel like we didn't really get to know them super well. Like we know their personalities, but
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
because it's kind of going between them as well as the director. So I was like,
You're right. It does have
or
a lot of
detective.
characters
Yeah,
to juggle.
and of course Morgan Freeman's characters. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's little too many chefs in the kitchen at some points, where it's like
I
there's
could
a lot
see
going
that.
on.
I think the core of the movie is Mark Ruffalo, and I think the movie
Yeah.
shows that, like his relationship with the secondary detective and that, and sort of like their perspectives on magic, I think is good. And while we don't get a ton of depth to the characters, I feel like they each have their role and they play off of each other really well. Like I really like, especially like Woody Harrelson's banter, and the young guy having a kind of a chance to prove himself and all that. Like I think it's for how many characters they're given, I think they do a good job with. But I totally get that, where it's like, because you're not just following one story, it does have a unique kind of challenge, which is how well we're gonna get to know these characters. But I feel like it plays a hard line, because it's like you're both kind of you're both rooting for the horseman, but you're also like invested in Ruffalo's storyline. I think kind of the girl who's more sympathetic to magic, she really makes that side work, because if even knowing, like, not knowing what's gonna happen, like, you want the horseman to kind of get away with it, and that's kind of what happens, and Mark Ruffalo ends up kind of being part of it. So I find that the path it wants the audience to fall down. At least I felt that, like, that worked for me, how it all came together. But it is interesting that they spend that much time on those characters opposed to the horsemen.
Yeah, I feel like also with the twist of the detective, because you are following him.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, you're not really getting to know him super deeply, because they're trying to keep that
That's true. Yeah.
like that until the end to reveal that he's actually
Mm-hmm.
a magic guy. So, which I feel like that's why it's like hard to
No, yeah.
get to really know the main character, because they're hiding this thing for the whole movie.
Definitely.
Which
Yeah.
I feel like in the second movie, I think it's the same characters and stuff.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't seen
They're
the
all
second one, but
one team. It's been forever since I've seen the second one,
but
but
I'm sure it's like since you know that, you get to kind of go in depth more of the
yeah.
characters and stuff, and they're not like pitted against each other like they are in this one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's still definitely an enjoyable watch. If you want watch something different, this is definitely a good.
Yeah.
If you like magic, it's good to watch it. But yeah.
Yeah, I will say, like, for the most part, a lot of the stuff was pretty grounded. Though that one scene where they're like, oh, let's, like, they did before they did the credit card thing, where, like, they take away the Michael Caine's money on stage. I feel like some of those tricks were a little bit, like, impossible. Like when she's in the bubble, or when they, like, oh, you've seen us take a rabbit out of a hat, what if I had a rabbit? Like, I feel like it didn't add anything too, because none of those, like, elements were used for any heist. I feel like most of the heist stuff, like, they used that mirror trick later on to hide the compartment and all that, but which I like how that's sort of foreshadowed. But those tricks didn't necessarily need to be there.
No, I think he's just trying to just be like magic. Like, I think it's supposed to be like some false security for the characters, and then like, oh, these magic's happening to distract, and then like, oh, here's the real trick.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but it's definitely interesting movie. And then also Mark Ruffalo's motivation. Well, that's why, because they kept talking about this one magician. I forget what his name was, but that passed away. doing a
Shrike.
trick.
Yeah.
And then you find out, oh, spoilers again. Is that this Mark Ruffalo's character is his son.
Yeah.
So that's why he cares about and does the specific tricks. But yeah, and then the whole thing with the eye, I guess. Yeah, I, don't know, I wasn't bought into all that, like the whole organization or clubs. I
I mean, it
thought
was
of
just
it,
kind of
but
like a
just kind of
a
there.
plot device.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, with things like that, you can't go too much in detail because of like I think the mystery's kind of part of what drives
Yeah.
it. Um, but yeah, that was I thought like a lot of the characters also kind of compelled it for me. Like just like Morgan Freeman's his voiceover when he talks about the eye. Like I thought that was all like that just kind of adds another level to it. And I just really like Jesse Eisenberg. I think he
Yeah.
plays this kind of roles really well, where it's like a little bit awkward, but he's very like he's a control freak, and it just
Yeah.
like I think he does really well in those roles.
That's why he does really good in Social Network. He does a very
Yeah.
good job in that one.
Hmm.
Like Lex Luthor was kind of a little iffy on it.
Yeah,
He's fine, but
that was like that was a yeah. We don't have to get into that, but
that's for a different video. But yeah, so I guess is there anything else you have to add for Now You See Me?
I think that's all. It's a movie that I think and I mean I know there's like been two other ones made, but it's like one that I love those movies where it's like you'd be it's like, oh, if I have like if I want this kind of movie, there's like 10 things. This is like the movie. It's like you're not going to be a similar movie to it that I'm going to be able to suggest, but it's like, oh, I didn't know I needed this. Like it's a kind of a nice change of pace, and I like it when there's movies like that where it's like I don't know if I could name another of those types of movies or if there's only a few, but when it's like, oh, like I'm happy it exists. But yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, again, like I don't have any much else to add, but out of 10, I'd say I give this movie a solid 7. It's definitely enjoyable. Had a good time watching it. Um, I feel like it does interest me kind of to see what the second one
Hmm.
kind of delves into with that one, but I don't know, it's enjoyable. If it interests you, haven't seen it, I'd suggest that you go watch it. What rating would you give this movie?
I'd give
out
it
of
an
10?
8. Like I really like the characters. I it's like the well paced. I enjoy watching it all the way through, and it's got like a solid amount of rewatchability to it, and the music's pretty dang solid too. So just like all that comes together to make like, oh, okay, it's like an 8, solid watch. Like yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right, let's get this heist started.
Wait, what,
Here you go.
what do you want me to do with these? What's your plan?
Well, that's a little bit of a surprise. Just follow my lead. Yeah.
Okay.
So, here's the plan. I'm gonna walk into that bank over there, see it? I'm gonna use my magic to distract them and amaze them and wonder them and, well, just everything incredible that magic does, while I secretly rob them blind. Those distracted fools won't know what hit them.
Okay, and what am I gonna do?
You're gonna get the getaway car.
That doesn't sound very magical.
Well, you're going to magically make a getaway car appear.
And how am I gonna do that?
You're gonna find an unlocked car and borrow it.
Armed robbery and Grand Theft Auto? I can't do this. I'm out. I'm out of this plan. I'm not gonna be an accomplice in your criminal activities. No.
No. Well, listen here. We're in too deep, okay? We're gonna do this damn heist and be rich by the end of the damn day. Got it?
Fine. Just give me time to get the getaway car, alright?
All right.
Hello, welcome to the bank. How may I help you?
You look like a lot like someone I know.
I get that a lot.
Well, anyway, would you? I know you would. You want to see a magic trick, don't you?
Oh, I'm sorry. We have a very strict no magic rule at this bank.
What? It's terrible. Why?
Well, see, ever since this movie Now You See Me came out, we got so many magic-related heists going on. Just corporate thought it best that we got rid of magic altogether in all of our branches.
Well, that's just awful. I mean, how am I gonna pull off this heist? Good thing I have a backup plan. All right, everyone, get on the ground. Pull out your money, your wallets, and e-wallets, and oh.
Hello, police? We got another one, yeah. Come on, what's taking so long? Oh, I got a missed call from the county jail. And they left a voicemail.
Hey, so the heist didn't go as planned, and long story short, I kind of need you to bail me out. Please, please, please. You're the only one who can help me with this. You're so good. You're so awesome. Thank you. Bye.
Dang it.